Hey guys, what's going on? Today is Friday, March the 29th. I hope that you've had an awesome week. I'm looking forward to the weekend. And hey, I just want to encourage our seniors. Guys, you're this close. You're on the last lap of the race. Keep fighting, stay on top of those assignments, and make sure you're communicating with your teachers. Today, the subject of Coffee with Coach today is one of my favorite subjects, something that I always cover with every kid in my class. This applies to not only seniors in the class of 2019, but for any high school student across the country, and that is the value of your education. Now, some people think that a high school diploma and a GED are equal. A GED does not stand for a good enough diploma. I understand sometimes things come up and emergencies happen, and the GED is your best route. I get that. But by all means, a high school diploma is much better than a GED. If I'm an employer and I see high school diploma, I'm going to think differently about a person that I see on their resume GED. So make sure that you understand a high school diploma is much more valuable than a GED. But a GED is also valuable as well. But let's look at this. What I want to show you is, if you have less than a high school diploma, you drop out of school for whatever the reason may be, notice that your salary is going to be $25,663 per year, and you're going to make about $493 a week. Now don't forget, Uncle Sam is going to get his cut on that. You might bring home around $370 a week if you're lucky. Notice now what happens after that. If you make it to May and you walk across the stage, look at the difference that it will make in your life. A high school graduate, their salary goes up to $35,256. Their weekly income goes up to $678, and they make $9,620 more per year than a high school dropout. Over the course of your lifetime as a worker, which is about a 40-year period, if you take $9,620 and multiply that times 40 years, it's a difference of $384,000 in your lifetime as a worker. Now I know, and you know, that you can provide much better for yourself and your family with $384,000 extra dollars in your pocket. I'm going to be standing over beside at graduation, and I'm going to have one of those big Happy Gilmore checks, and when you walk off the stage, I'm going to put your name on it, $380,000, and hand it to you. Make sure you finish the race. But let's continue. Woodmont High School should never be your final destination when it comes to your education. Because of the Life Scholarship, any student that has a 3.0 and 1100 on the SAT or a 24 on the ACT can go to a two-year school at little or no cost. There is no reason other than you just simply being hard-headed for you not to continue and go to a two-year school and get an Associate of Arts degree. Look what happens to your salary with an AA degree. It goes up to $41,496 per year, and your weekly rate goes up to $798 a week. That is $6,240 more per year than a high school graduate. That's $250,000, $250,000 more in your pocket to go to school and get an AA degree that most of you can get for free. Now let's look at a four-year degree. This is what amazes me. You know, when I go on job interviews, no one has ever asked me where I got my degree from. They only ask me if I have one. It's amazing that some students come out of college and they're literally $300,000 or more in debt. Look at this. If you decide to go to a four-year college, your salary jumps up to $69,732. Your weekly rate goes up to $1,341, and you make $34,476 more dollars a year than a high school graduate. So as you can tell, yes, there's more cost for going to a 4-year school, but in the long run, it is certainly worth it because you're making almost $35,000 more per year. So what's the total value of that 4-year college degree? What's it worth to you? This, to me, is fascinating. If you look at the value of a 4-year degree in comparison to a high school dropout, a college graduate makes $1.763840, $1.7 million more than a high school dropout. And realize too that a college graduate makes almost $1.4 million more than a high school graduate. $1,379,040 more in your lifetime as a worker. So don't tell me that you can't do it. Don't tell me that it's too hard. Don't tell me that you don't have the money. Don't tell me, give me any reason that you want. I don't believe in excuses. The more education you get, the more money you make. I hope that you are listening. I hope that you learned something from today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And hey, do me a favor. If you like the message for today, share it with someone because you never know how we can help other people. Hope that you have a great weekend, guys. I love you. See you on Monday. We are Woodmont.